care.org/easy. Are you a business owner, CEO, or responsible for marketing? If you are, iHeartMedia can help you reach your goals and find new customers. We reach more consumers in your target area than anyone else. And we can give you access to those potential customers more cost-effectively across radio, digital, podcasting, and social.
Do you want to face this challenge? Yeah! Are you ready to take it on? Bring it on!
I ain't scared.
I eat fear for breakfast.
Then let's go!
All right, John, your turn to go up there.
Oh, no. I don't do heights.
Join us at Vikings training camp and rappel down a building to fight homelessness. No experience necessary. Are you down for the challenge?
Come on, Mr. Annell. It's not that bad.
I'm too big. I need to be on the ground.
Windows that are tough to open, you got to run your AC longer. If you have bad cracked windows that you can open, or you have bad cracked windows that you can't close, then when you turn your AC on, all of that cool air you're putting into your home is going out of your windows. It's costing you money to have bad, ugly windows. Get new windows from my friends at Window Nation and windownation.com. 2 years, no money down, no payments, and pay no interest for 2 full years. Plus, you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free on any style from Window Nation. There is no limit. You save thousands on your new windows. Also, you save money on your energy bills as you upgrade the look and feel of your home. Bad windows are costing you money, and they might be costing you friends because they're ugly to look at. Go to Window Nation and windownation.com or call 866-90-NATION. That's windownation.com. Bye.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Free Taco Bell breakfast? Yes, please. Every Tuesday in June before 11 a.m., you can get a free breakfast crunch wrap with fluffy eggs, sausage, melty cheese, and a crispy hash brown and a grilled tortilla. Only for Taco Bell Rewards members and only on the app.
Fan forecast.
Mostly sunny, slight chance of scattered thunderstorms. High of 90 today.
It's the Power Trip Power Hour. Every morning at 8. Streamed live on the KFAN social channels and on YouTube. Just another way to listen and also watch The Fan.
Nick Swardson is coming to Treasure Island. The comedian hit it big after starring in Reno 911, Grandma's Boy, and the Benchwarmers, and he's bringing the Make Joke from Face tour to the island on Saturday, November 25th. Tickets are on sale Friday at TICasino.com. You can enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets to the show at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword contest.
You know why Treasure Island gets it, Corey?
Why is that?
You know what the password is for the tickets on early presale? Terry.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Brilliant.
The password is Terry for the presale. Love that. That's so cool. Nick Swardson, Make Joke from Face tour. Why didn't you tell us about this, Sauce? You're best friends.
I wasn't allowed to.
Oh.
Is your guy going to come in and hang out with us?
Maybe.
That's a no.
Yeah, I don't know. We've tried, yeah. I'll ask
We'll
him.
try harder.
Yeah, let me see. What do we got here? We got
You want Sauce to put an effort?
11:25. Let's see if we have a Vikings game that weekend somewhere.
Isn't that the weekend of isn't the Denver game that weekend?
11:27 is at Chicago. So is that Monday Night Football?
It must be. Yeah, that might be. You might be right.
Wow. Saturday, November 25th. Monday, 11:27, week 12 at 7:15. Yeah, that's a Monday Night Football game in Chicago. So good. We'll be free that weekend, that Saturday. I want to see Nick.
Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
He's very funny.
Well, why don't you go see him?
Yeah.
I probably will.
Well, quit bragging.
Maybe Hogs and I can go together.
That'd be great. Power Trip Morning Show is live for you to see our sweet faces as we do this game called radio. KFAN.com/watch right now. What'd you just look at him for? What'd I say?
Nothing. I just.
Oh.
Sometimes I like to just gaze at Ben.
Yeah, me too.
I thought you were going to have an announcement that you guys are going to be someplace in person for a live event.
That really did sound like it at first.
Yeah.
I did appreciate your Costanza, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was very cool. Yeah, I thought that was very funny.
Yeah.
Nice post.
Good times. You know, those photo shoots are always just kind of awkward anyway, so just break it up, break up the monotony.
Yeah, he did the Costanza on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is a Costanza on a couch?
Well, when he has that iconic picture where he's basically just in his boxer shorts and socks, and he's just like,
just hairy back,
cat crawling on a couch. And so we are doing a Twin Cities Live photo shoot, and I did not strip down to my boxers and my socks.
That was disappointing, by the way.
One of the props that we're using was a said couch, and I thought, well, why not?
Yeah, it was like a love seat. Yeah,
it's a love seat.
Yeah.
It was Costanza sexting before it was a thing.
Yeah,
really. If you remember, he was intentionally taking those photos so the gal at the photo store would see them when she developed the photos.
Yes,
right.
Because he believed that she was leaving some for him, even though she wasn't.
Oh,
a little bit of a misunderstanding.
Yep.
What a great show.
Yeah. That's one. Just put that on the list of many things that our kids will never understand of going to the drugstore or wherever to just wait for your film to be developed.
Yeah.
And then how excited you are to open up that little envelope of pictures and sift through them.
Yep.
And then you realize about 80% of your photos are awful.
Terrible. Yep. Blurry.
They didn't work out.
Oh,
or at weddings,
red eyes,
you left the camera there at each table.
Yeah, so
and then you got a lot of D pics.
Yeah.
What wedding did you go to? Everybody. Yeah, there'd always be one person at the table like, oh, wait till they see this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that happening once.
Really?
Really?
Not
With the
once.
disposables?
No.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Am
You've
I
never
losing my
lived.
mind? No. I've never heard of that.
Well,
people used to do that?
Sure.
Yes.
Jeez, Owatana's a hellhole. Wow. What do you guys do down there?
I don't know. What else do you do at a VFW when you're at a wedding?
Yeah.
It's true.
Well,
break stuff and eat steak.
Thanks.
And talk about the Vikings.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco.
Yeah, Radco. Hey, Ben, have you taken the time to go down to OTAs at all?
Yeah, I went down last Tuesday.
How about the big old giant screens they got there?
Dude, that's so incredible. Yeah, I was actually going to say something about that. I was going to tweet something about that or whatever. Like, it's not even important, but I'm glad you brought that up. So for everybody that has no clue what we're talking about, they have these giant TV screens there, and they're broadcasting basically the practice. It's like they're watching the practice on these huge screens. And I was even talking to Sam, and I'm like, what? I guess I don't really understand what's up with that. He's like, well, it's basically just like these guys have those Microsoft Surfaces that in a game, they can go back and watch, they can review the play that they were just in.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty awesome that they basically are like everything that happens on game day, they're going to try to incorporate in practice, which is super smart.
Yep.
So a lot of times after like a 7-on-7 or whatever, a drill, the guys will go over and just stare at these screens and watch their plays back.
It's not like a giant screen.
It's a giant, yeah.
So like when you're at US Bank Stadium where we sit there and end up watching the actual screens instead of the game that's right in front of you.
Or there you can see the running back looking up at the big screen as he's running to see.
Yeah.
So this is KOC talking about the big screens. I got two of them here.
I want every coach and player to have not only a real-time visual of what's happening, but the guys taking the reps. Hey, TJ's walking back and Brian Angelico wants to say something to him. Why not turn and just view the play? It just keeps playing on loop until the next play starts. And part of maximizing these guys' time is to make sure we are never missing a moment to possibly coach something. I think it's great sometimes to just say, hey, look up there. That's exactly how I want you to do it. That was a great rep right there. So it goes all the way around. But like I said to you guys many times, the resources we're provided with to truly try to maximize what we want to be as coaches and hopefully what our players experience when they're on the grass is the reason for that. And very thankful to, the Wilfs and our entire organization for letting us have not only this beautiful facility, but some of the little parts that go into trying to maximize each day.
Ben, KOC's a glass half full guy.
Yeah.
He said, we want to show him exactly how to do the rep. Like, you did a great job. That's great. He's not talking about the, man, you just blew that. Watch this here on this giant screen.
Right. No, that's a really interesting take because, a lot of times I would say that the coach is like, hey, it's more of a correction than it is an affirmation, And I can't even tell you how valuable that would have been when I was playing because there's so many plays that happen in practice that you're not exactly sure if you did it right, especially when you're like, let's say the defense right now is they're learning a whole new defense, right? And so not only is it your body position, but your actual performance of that play. And you don't even know until 2 hours after practice when you go and watch film if you did it right or wrong. And sometimes
may have forgot even the play.
And maybe forgot the play. And sometimes the coaches are talking to another player. They're not always watching every rep as closely as they should. So you might come off the field and ask the coach, hey, was that drop okay? Like, was I in the right spot? And sometimes they're like, oh, I don't know. I was watching Chad or I was watching EJ or I was watching whatever. And so they might even miss it. But now they have immediate feedback. So you know exactly like, okay, I did that right. Because they will stack plays later on practice. You might see something in a 7-on-7 period early on, and then it comes up in a team period as well, an hour later, the exact same play, but now with the offense and defensive linemen. And if you screwed it up on 7-on-7, you're probably going to screw it up in a team period too. So,
it's genius, but also it's terrifying. I mean, honestly, think about it if they did that here at work.
Well, let's do it.
Wherever
let's
you're
have
working.
Sauce do the sports, and Zach will roll on it. And then as soon as he's done with the sentence, we'll immediately analyze the sentence that was just said.
Right.
Sauce, you ready? Zach, are you rolling?
Give me 3 seconds and
I'll give you this. Hold on.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, Builders and Remodelers. All right, Sauce, you're going to do a sports score. When the second your sentence is over, Zach will replay it, and then we'll discuss it. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
The Heat beat Denver 111-108 in Game 2 of the NBA Finals to tie the series 1-1.
Zacho?
The Heat beat Denver 111-108 in Game 2 of the NBA Finals to tie the series 1-1.
I would say if it's 1-1, you don't have to necessarily say it's tied at 1-1. It's tied at 1.
And you maybe don't need to start the sentence with a
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you started with an Didn't love the
Yeah, also I might think about instead of two.
What?
I thought it was great.
Okay.
See, Ben can be here for the affirmation. The rest of us are going to give you
but he was busy watching
criticism.
somebody else.
All right.
This is a coachable moment.
Let's try it again.
Okay.
Sauce, ready to do another one?
Right. Game 3 is Wednesday in Miami at 7:30. Denver is minus 2.5, and the over-under is 215.5.
He's rewinding the tape, and he'll play it soon.
Game 3 is Wednesday in Miami at 7:30. Denver is minus 2.5, and the over-under is 215.5.
So this is probably my fault, but I think what is happening is he's ultra focused because he's got
slowing
the pressure,
down,
which is weird because you crumbled under the pressure for password, but now you're kind of rising to the occasion.
Right.
We should do this bit when he doesn't know it's coming and then really break it down.
Well, we will, but he still started with
Yeah. And quite frankly, just didn't use his breath properly.
Yeah.
So he had to take a breath before the half.
Do you believe he's because he's
Yeah.
being so meticulous and going slow that it's lacking energy because
Otherwise,
he's trying to do it so perfectly?
I thought it was really solid otherwise.
I thought it was
wasn't
solid
bad.
too, but I could probably add on to bring a little bit more energy. Don't worry about articulating every syllable.
Yeah.
All right.
Do a full story, not just one sentence. Do a full sports story with as much energy as possible. Ready?
All right.
Last one. Go.
Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final is tonight. The Golden Knights lead the series 1-0 after crushing the Panthers 5-2 in Game 1. Vegas is minus 140 tonight, and the game time is 7 o'clock. You can hear it right here on The Fan.
That was spectacular.
Yeah, I doubt I'm going to be able to find anything to say wrong
That was
about
pretty good.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty
Thanks,
pretty
Wayne.
good. He even got the final part and didn't say finals.
Yeah, right. And he had energy.
Yeah,
Game
had
2.
energy. Good inflection in his voice. I liked it.
Go for it, Zach.
Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final is tonight. The Golden Knights lead the series 1-0 after crushing the Panthers 5-2 in Game 1. Vegas is minus 140 tonight, and the game time is 7 o'clock. You can hear it right here on The Fan.
And even promoted future programming. I don't know.
I love that. Was really,
That one's
really
hard
good.
to criticize.
It's hard to that's the perfect rep. Watch that. We want you to do it like that every time.
Do it like
Yeah.
that. That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
If there was
yeah.
only one suggestion, it might be the old Brown Institute 101 is that you got to smile when you talk.
Yeah, there's no smiling going on.
Because then you sound happier.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
He's got a point there. I didn't. Great catch. Great catch there.
But otherwise, I thought it was absolutely spot on and spectacular.
Yeah.
Very professional.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
Way to
professional.
go.
It's not professional. It's unfortunately I have to leave a little earlier
What?
tonight. I know.
Nice of you to care.
I know.
We'll break then.
Well, was a hell
I
of a
love you
run.
guys.
All right, buddy.
See you
I'll see you
Thursday.
Thursday. Bye. On the fan.
We'll do headlines after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Are you ready?
Ready to do this.
Get ready. Our iHeartRadio Music Festival is back.
This festival is insane to bring all these different types of music together.
Can you believe all the artists performing?
The best fans in the world with the biggest stars from all walks of music under one roof.
Be here as our 2023 iHeartRadio Music Festival lineup is revealed. Tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Staples Print and Marketing Services help small business print big. Now get $15 off signs, banners, and posters when you spend $75 or more. Offer ends July 1st. Visit staples.com/printbig for details. This is your sign to try Staples, where your prints are perfect, guaranteed.
The year is almost half over, and you are still dealing with that knee or hip pain. Well, enough is enough, because pills are not the answer. Surgery is not the answer. You need to call QC Kinetics. It's Corey Crow from the Power Trip Morning Show. The advanced regenerative medicine solutions at QC Kinetics can give you a life without chronic joint pain. And you can do all those summer activities that you used to enjoy. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in taking healing properties from your own body and applying them right into your aching joint. So you can, do those things that you again want to do this summer, whether it's walking the dog, hanging out with the kiddos. What do you want to do, and what is slowing you down? Let QC Kinetics give you life-changing results. Patients across America are saying that's exactly what's happening. And again, no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. So if you have pain in your knees, your back, your shoulders, your hips, you need to stop what you're doing and call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation. Learn how the latest advancements in regenerative medicine can give you your life back. Call QC Kinetics at 612-254-7123. That's 612-254-7123. 612-254-7123.
Your first night camping alone. The new tent, fully set up. Your bug spray, barely keeping up. But you got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with free overdraft protection transfers. So when you bought all those supplies and lost track of your spending, we had you covered. You got this with free overdraft protection transfers from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
When I deployed, I didn't realize that even the air I was breathing was dangerous. Since coming home, I've watched friends get sick and struggle to get the support they deserve. But now, that's finally changing. We're eligible for new VA healthcare and benefits based on when and where we served. Even though I feel okay, I'm going to apply. For my sake and for my family. Learn more and apply today. Visit va.gov/PACT.
Meat Sauce here at Holiday Station Stores. We don't judge your breakfast combos. So if you see me with gummy candies and coffee, look the other way, please. Get that frosted donut and energy drink. You know you want to. I got you covered. Mornings made at Holiday.
I'm a first responder. A first responder. When somebody calls, having one of their worst days, it's me they call first for help. This isn't a job. It's my calling. Apply at 911itsyourcalling.com.
Discover what fuels you and score grill savings you can't find at big box warehouses. Warner Stellian specialists make it simple to choose the perfect gas grill, pellet smoker, or griddle from the hottest brands. And you'll love our exclusive in-store deals. We have the lowest grill prices of the year. Plus, get 3 boxes of no-name meats and seafood. Your time is money, so let our pros handle the assembly and then just tell us where and when you want it, and we'll deliver it for free. Only from your local grill headquarters, Warner Stellian.
What I am matters, because what I am makes us who we are. And we are Volrath, a family-owned, industry-leading company. We are currently hiring manufacturing associates at our Newport facility. Positions include grinders, welders, cabinet makers, and general assembly. Positions include a $2,000 sign-on bonus, competitive pay, and comprehensive benefits. Apply on-site at our Newport facility Tuesday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. or online at volrathcompany.com/careers.
Thanks for switching lanes to Raising Cane's.
1 box combo, please.
That's 4 juicy chicken fingers you won't be skipping, and our secret cane sauce you want to keep dipping.
Wow, that was fast.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Need fast internet? You found it. Get super fast, ultra reliable quantum fiber internet today. Speeds up to 940 megabits per second. Unlimited data and no annual contract. Go to quantumfiber.com. Limited availability, service and speed in select locations only. You're listening live to The Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
The Power Hour is live and available to stream now on all of your favorite KFAN platforms. KFAN.com/watch is the best. It's presented by the Salvation Army. Down for the Challenge, a thrilling, rappelling event to raise money for the Salvation Army, which happens on July 28th and 29th at the Omni Viking Lakes Hotel in Eagan. You can learn more at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Hey.
Hi.
There's Max. That's me. Over there's Corey and Mussy and Mr. Meat Sauce.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. Nice hat.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm great.
Good to hear. An 81-year-old Oklahoma man is lucky to be alive following a savage 3-hour attack by killer bees.
Ugh. 3 hours?
Yeah.
What?
200 killer bees were so savage, he broke his hip trying to escape. I hit some of them with my hands, but you just can't kill them fast enough, he said. Carl Amos, his name. Last Friday, he was attacked. The senior was reportedly mowing the lawn. Get it on. When he was beset by a swarm of over 100 bees. They were going in my hair and going in my ears and in my nose. I thought I'd better keep my mouth shut because those bees were in my mouth. I crunched some of them. Dude. They didn't come out, so I blew, and then some of them came out, and then I stuck my finger in my nose, and I started pulling them out of my nose.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, God.
Why does anybody go outside ever?
Yeah. Awful.
What a waste of time.
Hawk, when we were kids, that was the biggest thing. It was Bigfoot on TV constantly.
Yeah.
In any possible way, even if it was with the $6 million man.
Yeah, of course.
Or and then the killer bees thing.
Oh, yeah.
There was always stories about killer bees. And there was a movie about it where there was like a school bus full of kids, and the killer bees come in and they took out kids.
I don't remember that part.
They terrified us about killer bees and Bigfoot.
Is it Mulaney? Who's got the bit about growing up fearing quicksand, and then you realize
Yeah,
when
it's
you're an
Mulaney.
adult
I think it's Mulaney.
that that's not even remotely a thing. But
Right.
you spend your entire childhood watching cartoons, just terrified that one day you're going to basically suffocate and drown
Throw me a
in
rope.
quicksand.
Like it's
man.
everywhere.
You better have yourself a rope.
Cartoons, video games, right? There's quicksand in like Mario.
Pitfall.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
of
Pitfall.
course, yeah.
What a
Gotta look out for
great
that
game.
quicksand.
Great game.
Princess Bride.
You get to all your sports there, Saucy?
That's enough.
Yeah. I
Okay,
got-
good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear
The
it.
hockey's tonight. Dalvin
Hi.
Cook is still on the Vikings.
I think he's happy about it.
Nick
Can I-
Schulman won another bracelet at the World Series of Poker.
David ran 51 miles on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Nobody cares.
Wow. He forget his car keys?
51 miles?
Yeah, it's his 12-hour bit that he did, and he ran 51 miles, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
What was his goal?
That's a lot
50.
of miles.
50.
So he ran 51, yeah. He's
Wow. How do you train for that? Like constantly?
I guess, yeah. He ran for 12 hours.
That's an athlete right
How would
there.
you feel if David Lambert ran 51 miles in 12 hours?
That'd be sweet.
What if you ran 37, but he was 14 miles better than you?
I'd say, what happened to me? How did I run 37 miles?
Right.
I don't think I'd care.
Is there
He's got to be
is there a
sore
part
after
of you that knows that he's 50 miles better than you?
Oh, he's 51 better than me.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was sweet.
You could get a mile in 12 hours.
If I could walk, yeah. Or jog very, very, very slowly. But yeah, that's my lead story.
Did you go and support him
Yes.
in any way? You
Yes.
did?
Yeah, Kelly and I did, yeah.
Did you have a cocktail while he was running by?
No.
That's
saw
what
him
I
run-
would have done.
Well, shocking. We saw him run by. They said it's going to be another 25 minutes to a half hour before you see him again, and we left.
Is he doing Grandma's this year?
Yes, he is.
Whoa.
You gonna be
that's-
there?
That's not very
Hell
good.
yeah,
no, I'm
man.
not. No.
I didn't
Give
know
him
this.
some
Are
tips on
you?
that.
I'm trying to find a place to put my head down up there.
Well,
Well, you once called him a sick, so I don't think you're staying with him.
Arn. What if he's an 8?
did you go Arn?
Did you say
I
hard?
said
Arn Anderson.
darn.
Oh.
Oh, you
Yeah.
said darn without the D, buddy.
Yep.
Arn.
Arn.
You guys ready for headlines?
I don't know.
Yeah, Daddy.
A grandfather in Nashville went viral after he supposedly lost 60 pounds on a 100-day McDonald's-only diet.
Wow.
Sweet. No, don't get all wild.
He drank water instead of soda, and he only ate half of the portions that they gave him, but he lost 60 pounds in 100 days.
And he didn't eat that much.
That's a great way to go.
Just cutting calories, man. That's all. That's all he did. He got a cheeseburger and he cut it in half. That's no fun.
Yeah.
That's called a diet.
I still appreciate that they put the calorie count on there.
Yeah, man.
That I don't pay attention to. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm at McDonald's. I'm going to get what I want.
Counting calories,
warning,
man.
Yeah, it's like warning on cigarettes. It's not going to stop you.
Apparently in Owatonna back in the 90s, you would take photos of your genitals if somebody left a disposable camera on your table.
You guys have never heard of that before.
I never
Really?
heard of that.
Shocked
Oh, my gosh.
Here's something else
I
I never heard
everyone
of.
did that.
Here's something else that I had not heard of when it comes to weddings. According to this headline, Fox News is investigating the, quote, myth of people wearing red to weddings as a secret sign that they have gotten it on with the groom. That was a maniacal laugh.
And you know what the
Arn,
worst
why are
thing-
you laughing
Wait a
so
minute.
hard?
Last wedding-
right.
Hold on. The last wedding I went to with you, Zach, you look like the Kool-Aid man.
Dressed in Pete Rose jersey.
What the hell?
Since when did Fox News start investigating myths?
Wow, man. That's crazy.
For Zacho.
Oh, I get it.
Who's the guy dressed up like a pimp over there? Oh, that's Zacco.
Is that guy in the And it was Tommy's wedding.
82% of people say eating watermelon boosts their mood.
It's the summer. That's why watermelon's so much better in the summer.
Core?
Sure. Seedless. Only.
Yeah, it has to be, yeah.
Seeds are gross.
Hideous.
But I don't know. I would say eating anything I like boosts my mood. Why does it have to be watermelon?
I got to assume, again, that it's just the summertime where you're just like, I'm happy I'm outside. This is fun.
Outside?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry, Corey. People go outside.
I like eating watermelon in private because I don't like eating watermelon in front of white people or chicken.
Yeah.
I just turn my back, put a little hood over my face.
Hide my shame.
Don't look at me.
An Amazon semi crashed in California, spilling packages onto the freeway, and the police said some people tried to steal the packages.
Oh. Did anybody get any?
I don't know. It's a little bit. If it's on the freeway, does that mean they pulled over and then just said, I guess I'm going to grab a couple?
Well, sure.
I guess. You don't just stay in your car. You're going to, whatever. Good luck to them. A woman in Florida went into a bank with something that looked like a gun and shouted, "This is a robbery. Give me all your money." Then she said she was kidding, withdrew cash from her own account, and left. She was arrested.
Yeah, well, again, that's called second thoughts.
Yeah, you can't say bomb on a plane.
Yeah, don't
bomb,
do that.
bomb.
I think she was just doing a bit.
Oh, it's a good bit.
Yeah, it was a goof.
Like the guy who jumped into the crocodile pit this weekend.
Yep, the police are investigating an incident at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay last week when some young guy jumped into an alligator exhibit in the hopes of going viral on social media. He unfortunately was not eaten.
Oh, speaking of that, did you guys see that picture I sent you guys over the weekend of the snake that was in my mother-in-law's yard?
Yeah.
Down in Florida?
Yep.
That's
Grody.
There are
You got to move.
Yeah.
dinosaurs and animals that can eat you in freaking Florida.
Yeah.
Essentially dinosaurs. Why would anybody go there?
Well, 'cause that's where Tom
Holy,
Crumbush lives.
what did it eat?
I don't know. It's huge.
There's somebody's cat in that
Yeah,
thing.
somebody attacked her cat for sure.
Or a moose, right?
Did she guess approximately how long it was?
Yeah, I think she thinks it was 8 to 9 feet.
Man.
Ew. That was just in her yard, not her house, right?
No, her
Just
yard.
in her
yeah.
yard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
No, I'd leave. I'd
What
never
city?
go back.
Yeah.
They
What?
cut it
What
open and
city?
that little Halvey
Naples.
boy spilled all over them.
Yeah. 25.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, remind me to never go to Naples.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wasn't really planning
Don't
on
touch
it
mine
anyway.
Oh, yeah. You hate yours, right, Hawk?
Yeah.
All I can say is, Arn, that is a big snake.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Good
Brilliant.
callback.
Brilliant, Mus.
Yeah, well done.
Take that, Zacho.
Yeah.
I love Zach.
So do I.
All right, you're going to think I'm making part of this up, but I'm not. The current world record holder for longest
Wiener.
life span of a cat or oldest living cat. It appears it's been broken,
Oh, no.
but Guinness is still going to certify it because it would be 5 years older than the current record holder. So we may have 5 years older.
Wow. So somebody at Guinness has to go over there and like poke the cat, make sure it's still alive.
They got to count the rings.
How old do you think the current record holder is? So then, of course, how old do you think this other cat is? Give me the two ages, the 5 year difference.
We just had a dog that was like 30.
31, yeah.
Yeah, right. So cats probably live longer than dogs, right?
42.
Maybe they don't. I'm going to say 33.
I'm going to say 27.
45.
Hawk and Max basically just nailed it. The current one is 27. The one that they think is the new record holder is 32.
Oh, wow.
Here's the part
That's a
you're going to
lot.
think I'm making up. What is the name of the 32-year-old cat?
Death.
I'm going to say something like
Mittens.
no, it's got something to do
Old.
with what was somebody who lived forever? Like
You are thinking on the right track.
Moses. Yoda.
Oh, Tuck.
George.
George.
George?
Yoda.
Joe?
Jesus.
Herbert.
Herbert. From Herberts and Gerberts?
Somebody who's lived just a
Gandhi?
Betty White.
believable amount of time.
Oh.
this is obvious, and I can't believe I'm not getting
Is it Yoda?
Gert?
I think you've guessed that 6 times.
How about another hint?
Sylvester.
How do I say it?
What am I?
without
What am I
giving it
not?
away?
Something's easy, and I'm not pulling it.
Flossie Dickey.
Wow.
There is a joke here. It's not just somebody like Moses or Yoda who's 900 years old. It's a joke.
Rosen?
Rosie is the name of the cat. Rosie.
Brilliant. Nice job, Hogs.
That's great.
Clever.
All right, clever guy.
Nailed it.
Roser.
Man. An unnamed female customer went into a Sonic in New Mexico last Tuesday.
To steal Hawk's bid. She doesn't have a name? All right. That was why he didn't say it.
Wow, he's thrilled you're doing his bit such great service.
Yeah.
So anyway, she went to order a Coney dog.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, now we're talking.
When she bit into it, she found a plastic bag filled with some kind of powder. Turned out to be Rosie. No, it turned out to be cocaine.
Oh.
Go,
Well, that'll kill your hunger.
Yeah,
Usually you got to
go
pay extra
order some
for
more.
that.
Fortunately, she didn't ingest any of it, but she did call the cops, and they arrested a 54-year-old man who worked at the Sonic. He, quote, inadvertently placed the baggie in her order as he was preparing it. They went back and watched the surveillance footage, and he gets stressed out because he appears to have lost something. He's panicking, looking for what was the cocaine that he bought in the parking lot earlier that day.
Yeah,
Maybe she said the code word, and that's, because he's dealing out of that place.
Yeah, maybe she was the guy you went to high school with.
Maybe he thought she said a Cokie hot dog instead of a Coney hot dog.
Well, I'll tell you what. All these may be good points, but at that point, you look around, you can't find a little bag of cocaine. You just set your utensils down and leave.
Yes, correct.
That's all you do.
Cops are coming.
You walk out.
Don't you, if you're a big time cokehead, wouldn't you have to temporarily at least ask yourself, did I already do all of it?
Yeah, of course.
Did I just forget that I did
I don't
it
know. Let's
immediately?
ask Sauce.
Well, okay, first off, big head, I get it. Yeah.
No, that's not. I had nothing to do with your head.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
No,
I'm
it's just
sure.
that you're a drug doer.
I'm not a drug doer. Right. That was funny. It's a very PC way to say it.
Like a boomer phrase.
Yeah, I'm not a drug doer. But yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of time where you look around and go, I'm real high, but did I do all that?
Right. Or did I put it in her hot dog?
Yeah.
I might have.
Yeah.
But I think it's more likely I just did it.
Yeah. It can't be a lot if he couldn't find it. It's got to be like a dime of cocaine.
Yeah.
See, I've had that similar thing though with Oreo cookies.
You can't. You wonder
Who
if you
ate all
know?
the GD double stuffs?
Oh,
You
God.
did, fatso. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey, is that thing real where like every once in a while on Instagram you'll see where like Oreo now has like the cookies on the side and then the cream in the middle? Is that a real thing? You basically make your own?
Cookies on the side?
Like the cookies are in their own tray
That's a
and then the
brilliant
middle
idea.
is the cream part. Is that a
Are
real
those
thing?
pre-cut cream parts, or is it?
No. It's just
Dude,
you
that-
make your own,
That's-
basically.
it's
Is
just a
that
big-
real?
It's just a big glob of
Yeah.
Oh,
Of
I
Oreo.
want that.
So
Yeah.
you could triple stack it up?
Or
Yeah,
you
do
could
whatever.
leave
Or
the
just
Have some
make one.
cocaine and go to town.
Yeah, or make one. Yeah.
Give me a spoon and leave the cookies alone.
Yeah.
Oh, on Oreo.com, you can make your own custom double stuffed Oreos.
Wouldn't
It's
you
like
just
the
go
Nike store.
original?
No, there's no
I mean,
such
are you
thing
talking?
for
What do you mean custom? You can get like
Yeah, like it says,
words and
start by
things?
selecting a cream.
Ooh.
Pick your dip.
Zach.
Oh,
Pick your what?
Sprinkle
Dip.
on the fun.
yeah.
And I got to pick something. I can't go to the next thing.
So that's the last part.
You can design something. You can add text.
Texts.
Taxes. That's weird.
Oh.
Custom Oreos.
Isn't Charge against that Oreo shelving?
There's a lot of
space?
cookies.
Shelf terrorism.
There's a lot of Oreo cookies to choose from in
Like,
the aisle.
I'm not trying to, but like what? Regular, double stuff, the
Mint.
thins.
Mint, birthday cake,
Coffee.
mocha. Yep, they're all over the place.
See, I
There's a
avoid
million
that
of them,
aisle.
yeah.
Because I'll buy it. I avoid that aisle.
Well, so I would always like something in between Target and Costco because it does suck when you go to Costco and they only have one flavor of something and that's the only option they give you.
Yeah.
And then Target has 96 options. It's like,
Yeah.
can you give me 7?
Yeah.
Give me 7 things to pick from.
A little bit ago, it was either a Vibe or a Spot. Might have been a Vibe that you read about Dairy Queen. Was that a commercial? Oh, no, I bet it was on traffic. Doesn't matter. And the guy talked about the new one is cookie dough and brookie cookie. And I was like,
Bookie cookie?
Brookie. He didn't even say cookie.
Oh.
He just said brookie. And I turned to Max. I go, what the hell's a brookie? And so we had to look it up. Do you guys know what
It's
a brookie is?
Brownie and a brownie.
cookie?
It's a brownie and a cookie.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. They look like heaven.
Yeah. My wife got the puppy chow one over the weekend. Said it was outstanding. Yeah, outstanding.
You didn't get
Does she
one?
stand
No,
by
I did
it?
not. No.
You were too busy outside doing yard work or what?
No, I just didn't get one.
Look at you
You've been
being
doing a lot of
disciplined.
yard work.
You're very disciplined.
Look at you. You're a homeowner.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay, buddy boy.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Zach
take
is
a deep breath
right here, man.
Yeah, not
Everybody
this
be
month.
cool.
I'll tell you what, if you have a graduation party coming up, there's nothing worse because I've been doing so much damn yard work.
Yeah.
31 bags of mulch.
And a couple of bags of cocaine.
Yes.
Yeah, in your
Pocket
Coney
hair,
Island.
Toby Keith.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I didn't realize that there's a muscle in the crack of your ass.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My ass knows now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just a lot of work.
A lot of bending over.
Yeah.
You know, I mentioned about a week ago, I picked up 4 high school girls, ones that I know, not just random ones.
Yeah.
And they all admitted they had never heard of Lincoln Park, right? I briefly told this story a week ago. Never even heard of them.
Pretty sad.
Like who?
That is
What?
sad.
Lincoln Park now has their first 2 billion viewed video on YouTube.
Hawk, do you have it in the
2
system?
billion. I do. Just guess. Which one is it?
Crawling.
It's not the one I would have guessed.
Isn't that one of their songs?
Crawling was their first hit, yeah.
No.
One
but
Step
it's-
Closer was their
it's,
big
uh,
one.
Well, yeah.
First big one.
It's got to be numb, right?
No,
Numb.
it's got to be one of the
Yeah.
ones from Transformers.
Yeah. No,
was it
Numb.
numb? I was like, okay.
This song wails.
Over 2 billion.
This song wails.
Yeah. They wailing. Bum, ba-dim, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dim.
Kids had never heard of him.
Yeah, and that's weird because, what is it? It's when did they come out? 2000?
Yeah, like I think
99,
I think
maybe?
One Step Closer was right around 99.
Right.
And then so 90 super late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. So, you know, we knew who the Rolling Stones were when we were young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, even if you can't name their songs,
Yeah,
you don't
right.
know the lyrics, you don't like them, you would have at least heard. I feel the same way about I knew who, Genesis was. I knew who
Oh, great
Chicago
point, Hawk.
was.
Yeah, sure.
I had heard of them. But like we talked about briefly last week, the difference is there were only a couple of music options. Everybody was listening to the same radio stations or there was MTV.
Yeah, that's true.
So everybody was watching
Yeah.
the same things. These kids don't watch those things. They're all looking at their own little phone and their own little bubble.
YouTube
and if Lincoln
constantly,
Park doesn't
yeah.
pop up on their algorithm, they can go years and years and years and years
And
without
if it does, they don't
ever
know it,
hearing
so
them.
they just skip.
Yeah, they just
Right.
skip
Yeah.
past. Good point.
The kids don't have a lot of like cultural, like pop cultural history
Or
anymore.
patience.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse had a monster opening weekend, $120.5 million.
Incredible movie.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I love the first one, and it's just as good as the first one. 10 out of 10. One of the best superhero movies ever made, easily.
And it's a cartoon again, right?
Yeah,
Just something
yeah. The
clear. Okay,
animation
cool.
is beautiful. All the different spider people that they introduce and the themes of it. Yeah, it's just super cool. There's a Spider-Man for every little kid out there that sees a Spider-Man that looks like them or a Spider-Woman that looks like them. And it's just it made me feel like I wanted to like go buy those little web shooters from Target after I went and saw it. Like it made me feel like a little kid. Like it was such a great movie.
Do they do the animation thing so that way later on they can do the live action version of it? So then you get two pieces out of this.
There's some live action, a little bit of live action in the movie. Yeah. Yeah.
On the same level, Hocus Pocus 3 is in the works.
Yes. Did they bring back the original 3?
I don't know.
Is Bette Midler coming back?
I've never seen
Are they
it.
all still
Brett
alive?
Midler, her brother. Man, I'm not funny today. Anyway, didn't they do a second one with them?
Yeah, that's why
third
Hocus
one will
Pocus
become-
3 comes out.
No. But wasn't the second one like 6 months ago? Didn't they just do it?
Yeah, it was not. I think it was last year around Halloween last year.
Tonight, the series premiere of Stars on Mars, an unscripted reality series where celebrities spend the summer acting like colonists in a Mars simulation. William Shatner is in mission control.
Are there
Marshawn
any,
Lynch is the only reason to watch that.
Oh, so he's one. I was going to say, are there any real celebrities?
Lance Armstrong,
Well, that takes balls.
Ronda Rousey,
Well
Marshawn
played.
Lynch.
You're on fire today, Must. You're making up for my horrible
McLovin.
today. McLovin.
Ariel Winter from Modern Family. Anyway, Richard Sherman.
Okay,
Right.
so some real...
Kind of, yeah.
So what is,
Stars on Mars.
are
Who
they doing
knows?
it like VR or is it they built a dome and they have them out on this thing?
It's a simulation, so I think it's all on a set.
Right.
But I don't know what they
I saw
have them do.
like a promo for it, but I got like halfway through, so then I like kind of looked fairly real. But then I saw Marshawn Lynch is going to be on. I'm like, yeah, that's the only reason I'm going to watch.
that guy.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
He's
very
great.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, this is maybe the best news about something that I'm against that I've heard in a long time, but we've been kind of ranting against
about the
Beetlejuice
church.
for the last handful of months. Just going, don't make another Beetlejuice. What are you doing?
There's no need for it. Just show it again in the movie theaters.
But
We're fine.
Michael Keaton and Tim Burton both said they are determined to make Beetlejuice 2 as close to the way we made it the first time. So they're hoping almost no CGI, right? Mostly just props, makeup.
Yeah.
Do it like
Puppets.
it's 1988 or whatever it is. Do it again. And that sounds like that's what they're going to try to do, is not just lean on, Avengers tricks. They're going to go back and try to make it like they did in the 80s.
I had seen that Keaton said this is the most fun he's had on a set.
Yeah.
But that's also one of those,
What's he
hyperbole
gonna
thing.
say, too?
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
Right.
Beetlejuice
Don't
2
watch
hits
this.
theaters September 6th, 2024.
Yeah.
So we got some time.
So we got over a year, yeah.
Good time.
It's got to be good, right? It has to be.
I don't think
The Beetlejuice
I'm sure it will
character
be.
is great.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to
It
redo it,
definitely
you're like,
doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. You're right.
That's
Anchorman
definitely
2,
one of
Dumb
those
and
where-
Dumber 2.
I'm going to wait until that actually comes out where you can stream it.
Well, I'm interested to
I wouldn't
see
go
what
to
the story is.
Right.
Like,
Well
where's he
played.
been? What's he been doing? When is this timeline compared to the first movie? Isn't Lydia grown up now? Is that
Yep.
the truth? So
And
yeah,
then-
so I wonder what he's been up to. What does an everyday guy get up to?
Well, and I realized over the weekend that my dogs, because we have an invisible fence, basically are the Maitlands.
Sure.
They're not allowed to leave the property. They just think
Yeah.
the entire
Yeah.
universe is where we live. If not, if they go
Right.
into one of our neighbors' yards, they're sandworms.
Well,
Yeah.
they hate sandworms.
Yeah.
They do.
I hate him.
I hate them. God
Right.
dang it, that movie's so
Yeah,
good.
it's so good. It's so good.
It really is.
So good.
Yeah.
The opposite of good.
Oh no.
We went through TV show reviews earlier when Ben hated Ted Lasso.
Yep.
Muss, you hated the way that Kendall
Yeah.
goes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody says yeah in that whole show.
Meh.
It's because they all know
Yeah.
they're lying to themselves.
Meh.
That's their way to try to convince themselves that they're actually right, even though they don't know what they're doing.
I think you're right, yeah.
Meh.
So, what was it? A week or so ago, we heard that The Idol on HBO was trending towards being the worst reviewed HBO show basically ever.
Ever.
Right? Rotten Tomatoes score 25%. It's the show with The Weeknd. And what is her name? Lily Rose Depp, right? It's Johnny Depp's daughter.
That's
Yep,
correct.
yep.
Here's how bad it is.
Oh boy. The
Chris-
weekend's not finally
Chris,
here.
think about what I'm about to say.
I can't wait.
Process this.
Okay.
I watched it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
I think I missed about the first 4 minutes. So I jumped on just a couple minutes late. Didn't know exactly what was happening because I missed the beginning. And I quickly realized 10 minutes in, it didn't matter. I watched 10 minutes of her basically topless the entire time.
Okay.
Go
and
on.
couldn't stand it any longer. It was so bad. I turned it off. And
Wait a minute. You turned off boobs?
80% of what
They
I
turned
watched,
him
she
off.
was topless. And I'm going, this is the show. It was unwatchable. Terrible acting. The plot seemed super dumb. And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I don't think I lasted more than 10 minutes watching it.
Why don't you watch it like Hawk watches the witch tease?
Yeah.
The sound down. You don't have to.
He doesn't
know what's
watch
going
that for
on.
longer than 10 minutes either.
She's stunning, but the show was god awful. 25% on Rotten Tomatoes, and everybody that I'm reading online, just individual reviews, is just saying this is just soulless.
Yeah, one
empty
guy,
garbage.
One guy writes on Rotten Tomatoes, even the music is dreadful.
Rolling Stone said nasty, brutish, much longer than it is, and way worse than you'd even have anticipated.
I think that's kind of what I'm saying is I heard it was bad, and then I watched the segment with nudity and was bored out of my mind. I'm like, this is what they're doing?
Did you think
this
that
is HBO?
The first cut, they were like, "Oh, man, this is bad. Why don't you take your top off? We'll see if we can still sell this thing."
And it was rough.
I was reading, too, that there was some stuff they said was even too graphic and bad to even put in there.
Wow.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
Well, I'm never going to know because, honestly, even that 10 minutes, never going back to that show. If that's the way that they're going to act it and write it.
Yeah,
Unwatchable.
This lady writes, the idol only pretends to expose exploitation as it actually revels in it.
Can I play some chord before
Of
we run
course.
out of time?
Yeah, this video is unbelievable. With Jack and
KG.
Kyle.
Tenacious D, ladies and gentlemen, and a snippet of their version of Wicked Game.
This is a fantastic cover.
Oh.
They do a great job. These guys want to be serious. They're fantastic.
They're incredible. I've seen them live. They're A+.
Is the video on the beach like the original?
Yes.
What a wicked game to play.
Oh, what a song.
To make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do. To let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do.
Oh, sweet. Oh.
To make me dream of you.
So it's Kyle and Jack running down the beach wearing almost nothing.
Right.
In slow motion, running through the waves. And if you want to see a guy.
In the sepia? Do they do the whole thing,
just
you know?
Pure happiness. Just look at the look on Jack Black's face. He's got a sarcastic smile, but he's having the best time.
Yeah, he gets it.
He
So
gets the
sweet.
joke.
Yeah, he
he
gets it.
knows he's making fun of the original video while having a ton of fun. It's kind of awesome.
Nobody loves no one.
It's weird because he's he's doing a bit the whole time, right? He's an incredibly good singer.
Yeah, he can sing.
Yes.
It's unbelievable the things he does with his voice and that little snippet of a minute and a half right there. He
He's
does some
great.
incredible things. Yeah.
They're great, man. They're super fun live.
Now, do you guys know? Because I read as many stories as I could find. Are they going to release that as a full song, or is it only going to be that?
Don't know.
Don't know either.
I don't know either. I can't figure it out. I do know this is coming.
People have been speculating about Apple's entry into the world of virtual and augmented reality headsets for the better part of a decade, but it's increasingly looking as though 2023 might be the year that the company might finally announce and release a device into the world. Specifically, according to The Verge, the prediction is that the company will debut its headset at its Worldwide Developers Conference this month.
Yeah.
So they're finally going to do it. And if anybody's going to do it right, it'll probably be Apple. I don't know.
It'll probably take a few years to get it right, but yeah, the WWDC coming up this week, and they'll be very exciting to see what they have in store for that. That could change the whole VR game again after what, of course, Meta did with the Quest. And
isn't it today at noon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
The Apple bit.
Oh, it is? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
huge,
It'd be the same thing where
I
you just
didn't realize it was that soon.
you don't buy the original, you wait for the S version of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be probably $10,000. So
Oh.
I don't think that this is probably going to be more
Two of them.
for
Yeah,
business
thanks, Daddy.
purposes to begin, and then as they get better, the price will drop, and it'll change the world, baby.
Again?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Mus, thanks for your time, man.
Absolutely. Anytime. Love you guys.
Love you too, buddy.
Love
and
you.
Abigail's up and listening. Love you, Abadabba. Have a great trip to Germany.
Man,
You're the best,
an
Abby.
adventure. 9 to noon is next. PA is here. We're back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9 right here on The Fan.
I think I lost my
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the Quick Trip Traffic Center, here's a look at the roads northbound 35.
Do you want to face this challenge? Yeah! Are you ready to take it on? Bring it on!
I ain't scared. I eat fear for breakfast.
Then let's go!
All right, John, your turn to go up there.
Oh, no. I don't do heights. Join us at Vikings Training Camp and rappel down a building to fight homelessness. No experience necessary. Are you down for the challenge?
Come on, Mr. Anel. It's not that bad.
I'm too big. I need to be on the ground.